Caster is this, it's this game. Technically, it's a game. You play as a pixelated gremlin masquerading as a little boy or girl while being berated by this this woman. I mean, is that offensive, calling this thing a woman? Maybe Duck Monster would feel a little more appropriate. Okay, so Caster is one of the first games I ever bought on Steam, and I got it mostly because it was $1, a staggering 50% off its current price tag. And this price, this single dollar, is very important because Caster proves, without a doubt, that although a game can be cheap or practically free, it can also still not be worth your time. So, in this video essay, I would like to look at this product objectively and analytically to better understand through a scholarly and very intelligente lens what exactly makes a bad game bad. Chapter 1. Graphics. Chapter 2. Music. Chapter 3. Story. Now, the story here is actually quite... I'm a good person. Alright, so let's take a collective step back here because Caster's graphics are, the textures are getting a serious workout. We're just stretching these bad boys to the absolute limit here. I mean, just look at these mountains. It's like Rushmore's right inside my monitor. Oh, what? You're saying that these mountains look like the world's hairiest black dick in some exotic Japanese porn? I don't know if I like that. It's a very mean comparison. Okay, so I get, alright, I understand that this isn't a AAA game, okay? I understand that Caster was released generations ago. So for all of you Caster lovers, all three of you, I encourage you to please open up your heart and your eyes and see that. Oh god, oh fuck, oh this is so bad. Oh. So the music in this game is this sci-fi techno tunes, and it's also perhaps the best part about Caster besides, of course, the credits. Just thank you so much for these pulsating graphics. Here, no, here, let me help you, yeah? Yeah, you like this? Is this better? You like this, you fucking retard? Also, I cannot believe there were this many people playtesting this game. Did any one of these people play a video game before this? Who the fuck is Tony? And for how long was he cryogenically frozen for? Alright, so in regards to the story, I skipped through all of it, and I felt like I missed nothing and gained absolutely everything. If I had to put it nicely, I'd say non-existent. Harshly, I'd say dog shit. Before we get to my actual, analysis of the gameplay, and before I bash Caster any further, the sad, weird truth is that Caster is some married Mormon man's side passion project for close to 9 years now. Or rather, he claims that this is his passion project, despite not updating the game since 2010. Granted, he does say he's working on adding more levels, as well as an ending and a 3DS port, which honestly begs the question, who fucking cares? I appreciate that he's still, quote, working on this game for 9 years, but Caster's length is not the issue. It's Caster's core mechanics that are the problem. It's the fact that I get carsick whenever I dash or jump. It's the fact that certain enemies have seemingly infinite health. It's the fact that fuck this auto-moving cart thing and the shitty acid level. This mission is why Jesus won't visit us anymore. I have zero clue why someone would make an escort mission and put a goddamn cutscene in the middle of it just so I can lose because my cart fell into the fucking acid, and I couldn't stop it because I had to watch this stupid fucking cutscene of this urine pool bubbling over. Why can the cart still move in the cutscene? At what point did you look at your graphics and think, yeah, people are going to want to see an involuntary close-up of this? Look, Michael D. Smith, Monkey D. Luffy, Mikey, can I call you Adolf? Ooh, gotta tone that down. Adding more levels and putting Caster on a portable console doesn't excuse the fact that this game's simply not fun. Doing this will just make the frustration last longer and on the go. So gameplay wise, you have 6 weapons, one of which is any good. Just look at these heat-seeking projectiles and notice how they're not hitting any of the enemies. Spoiler alert, this is not the good one. A lot of the maps in the first world can actually be done in seconds if your objective is to get 3 orbs or hit a tree. And I really don't understand the point of enemies on these maps when you can just zip right by them. These monsters obstruct you in the same way that an "Are you over 18" screen hinders a horny teenager. However, these maps are arguably the best, because when you are forced to fight the enemies, it's a very painful and difficult experience. Difficult not because of interesting or punishing mechanics, but rather due to the enemy's sporadic movement and large health pools. It's very repetitious. Honestly, the most fun I ever had with this game was with its highly advertised destructible terrain. I thoroughly enjoyed my time digging a large, narrow hole for myself where I plan to spend the rest of my days in this shallow grave. Actually, is it shallow? I mean, it's actually pretty deep now. This game only costs $1, yet I consider it to be one of the worst financial decisions in my life. And I went to a liberal arts college. Being genuine for a brief moment, I actually don't think that Mike Smith is a bad person, or retracting an earlier statement, anywhere close to being Adolf Hitler. I mean, this guy actually seems like he's passionate about game design, and he's worked with a company that seems to produce good games. However, I am still not the biggest fan of his side project, Caster. At the end of the day, the heart hates what the heart hates. So, onward to everyone's favorite part of the show, TLDR. If you enjoy nausea, or if your favorite part of the sea is the sickness, then, you know, maybe give Caster a try. This game gets Morning Woody's very first Z- out of Z. I mean, wow, this has been an incredible journey, everyone. I mean, I'm so glad we're able to cross this finish line together. Alright, guys and boys, you know the drill. If you like this review, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, then get out of here. I never want to see you again.